Alright, let's do a little Nirvana, shall we? Well, Ivy Combs Nirvana, not Nirvana. You'll feel the credits rolling, honestly, that's it. There's no grand tour for excellence, nobody gives a shit. And you'll watch the world through fairy lights, pretend they're guiding fireflies. That's the end credits bit. The end credits bit. You got me rushing around to find resuscitations. Ignore the problems that are facing all our nations. Let's make our freedoms familiar or worse. Clear your place, save your face, and race the first. One trick pony, I'm more than that. And these wings I've grown will fly fast. So let's push past our differences and fight to light our fires again. Well, would you tell me that it's fine? Would you if it's not at all? Would you lie right to my face or say anything at all? It's funny, when I basically saw Ivy Comb live, Ivy Comb forgot their lines, Stefan Afro forgot their lines, Yankagor forgot their lines. Singing their entire time, and they kind of skipped ahead on their songs and went, crap. You'll feel the credits roll, and honestly, that's it. There's no grand tour for excellence, nobody gives a shit. And you'll watch the world through fairy lights, pretend they're guiding fireflies. That's the end credits bit. The end credits bit. Love me, hate me, unable to erase me. Can't escape these cycles of lust for safety. Why does it have to be so hard to break free of these shackles and unchain our hearts? It's pressed to push through the pain, but my heart and my brain are echoing all the rain. I'm overwhelmed all the time. I feel we've crossed the line. So won't you take a damn note and not aim for the throat? You'll feel the credits roll, and honestly, that's it. There's no grand tour for excellence, nobody gives a shit. And you'll watch the world give very lights, pretend they're guiding fireflies. That's the end credits bit. The end credits bit. How are we all doing tonight? Marcus, good to see you. You're here early tonight. It's good to see you. And honestly, it's weird because it's sort of like all the people who usually show up on Tuesday are here on Thursday because I said, I'm playing Blueprints tonight. But would you tell me that it's fine, even if it's not at all? Would you lie right to my face or say anything at all? I'm doing all right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling rushed, but I'm feeling good. We're chasing nirvana, fields blooming with fauna, and tropic dissection of our time's cross-sections. There's no need boring a lot to create new parking spots, move past material needs, and credit ends to the need. You'll feel the credits roll, and honestly, that's it. There's no grand tour for excellence, nobody gives a shit. And you'll watch the world through fairy lights, pretend they're guiding fireflies. That's the end credits bit. Oh, I'm so glad I can sing that stuff. I am not a great singer, but honestly, I love that I'm able to hit the notes for the most part. I'm still working on trying to expand my range a little bit because I feel that I just don't have the highest stuff. You're bored and you said, let's check Twitch. Ah, and you saw me. I appreciate that. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's really thoughtful of you. Um, Let me just quickly wrap up these here. I just got to make sure there's nothing else on my phone that's of importance. And Ari, how are you doing? All right, so we want to do, where's the game? Hang on. It's in here somewhere because I don't have the right game on. Let's start with that. We want blueprints. I forgot to mark that in the system. And then we also want, oh, my notes. Where's my note paper? The notepad is not listed. We want this. This, my digital output of what I'm working on these days. Ah, there's one thing on here we've solved. Gallery. So we've got the gallery solved. We still have safe codes. We still got the shelter in the lab. We've got classrooms. We've got a lot of things that we got to work on. You're not going to miss that musical performance. Ah, thank you. Honestly, I kind of think sometimes about my creative work and some of the things I want to do. And some of the things I kind of think about would be like, I don't know. I don't think I'm great with words. So my songs might not be great. So I basically just kind of want to think about what I could do to be, to make something out of it. But I don't know. It's on my list of many things to do. I've got way too many of those things. Let me see. I'm just gonna put one new thing here. Whoops. What did that do? Hang on. I'm assuming I just hit the continue button. Please tell me I hit this. I wasn't clicking on the screen. Please tell me that this is my continue. Why is it raining? No, that's not what I want to do. Let's reboot that because if I screwed up and I just lost my data, I would not want to be losing my data. Yeah, panic a little bit because I literally did not mean to hit new game. I'm assuming continue will still be on. Please don't do that to me. If I fuck that up. No, that was like for that to say new game and just literally overwrite everything. If it did that, I would be fucked. I would hate it. Like honestly, my heart's pounding right now. Come on, load the game. Let me see the main screen, please. Profiles. Oh, okay. Okay, they put a profile game in here. Oh my god. Okay, so when I hit new game, obviously it put together a profile system. Oh my god. That scared me. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. I freaked out there for a second there. All music can be good enough with work, all the lyrics. You can try to write something, improve it with the time. You know what? All things considered, when I think about my creative writing, it's the same thing. Like, one of the things that I was thinking about was about how if I write something, it's not set in stone. I can always come back to it, but at least get it down on paper or digital paper so that I can work with it. Drake, thank you for the subscription. Oh my god, 13 months. All right. Lucky number 13. Now, what am I going to do today? There's some things that I've gotten written down in the notes that I want to do. That's what screwed me over the last time when so under the patio grill. So, okay, there's a couple places I wanted to dig. And the archives. Okay, right, there was something in there too. Okay, so I've got a bunch of little random bits and pieces. Let's see what I can do today, because I don't know what I'm going to end up with. And then what did I just... right, out here I actually opened a door that lets me in right into the foundation. So I could start right out there. That might be something. Oh, I don't have a key card, though. I need a key card to do that. Okay. Well, that's not bad. It's okay. It's okay. I almost screwed over myself, so my heart is still beating. Okay, what do we got to put in here? The tomb goes to the catacombs, which then comes to the underground. The hovel only costs feet, but then that would just mean I need more food. The trading post, I think you can write beautiful things, Tama. You just need to work on it. That's the hard part. Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. Like with my gym work, too. Which I have missed the past couple of weeks, and therefore my neck is hurting. I don't have any items right now. The only thing I can think of is if I had a vault. But let's try. We'll put the trading post in here. I don't think there was anything of importance that I could use right off the bat. But there is dynamite, which is a little too dangerous to pick up. I still don't know what that means. It doesn't give me any options. Now, what trading? Right, I have nothing to trade. So literally, this is an empty room for me. So there's no point in there right now. Maybe later it will become useful. So a couple of the things I had on my list were to basically, if I can get a shovel, I could dig into some spaces. If I open the archives, there's a drawer that I need to check. Guess you got to use it right where it is. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, so if I were to get a torch, for example, maybe that could be useful to me. Ponder, ponder, ponder. Okay, I'm going to start with the... I don't want to do the hallway right away because it could be useful down the line. Go to the spare room first. See if I can get anything out of it. Like a gem, maybe? There we go. Okay. The conservatory adjusts the rarity of the floor plans in the house. Because everything else is a dead end. I'll point that out. So let's go here. Okay. I thought I saw... Wait, something did change. Oh, there is something here. Drafting locations. West wing only. Oh, yes, I remember looking this up at one point. Like, I don't think I've actually drafted the ladyship's chamber or the master bedroom. I really should focus on trying to get those... Wait, I probably draft them because they're not grayed out on the screens. So, yeah, because I knew the bookshop was only available from there. But let me go over here to this. This was the bedrooms. Look at that. There's the master bedroom. But I don't have her ladyship's room, and I'm missing another bedroom. So let's see if we can find those bedrooms tonight. That would be something good to work with. Also, there's a lot of books here, and I highly doubt there's anything of importance, but feels like one of them would be a secret passage, you know? Alright, anyhow. You're able to be permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Okay, so today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. This is a commonplace one. The conference is unusual, but that would be a good one for me to basically bring down to, let's say, standard, because that way it shows up more frequently and allows me to get everything into this one place when I spread coins. Not enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Yeah, let's do that. And the West Wing Hall is already standard. That's fine. I don't think there's anything of real importance there. And it doesn't use any gems. So that's okay. Okay, I think that's good. I've done what I can for that. Let's move on. Secret passage and a chapel. Well, I've got a little bit of coin. I can leave that there. The chapel always seems to show up really early in my runs. One more to the tithe. And let's see if I can find any coins lying around. Probably most likely not anymore because the piggy bank is available. So let's move up here. Let's keep going north and see. The commissary. Commissary may have what I'm looking for when it comes to shovels and things. Let's see. I see... Oh, there's a shovel. Shovel for 6. That would be good. Now what I need to do is find the patio. Shovel's always good anyways, so... Oh, and if I was using the hovel, I probably would have wanted the salt shaker because that would have given me more steps because gems suddenly are not important. Let's do the shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Okay. Huh. The den is making it a little bit difficult, but you know what? The parlor with 2 wind-up keys. Get more gems. Alright, let's go get the wind-up key first. And I found out something. The Lost and Found will use a wind-up key if it's in your inventory. So the fact that if I get this one right on the first try, I now have a random item that I don't need that the Lost and Found could use. The white box is empty. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. Okay. There are 2 false statements would mean, if this one's true, that would mean that's false, meaning that this is the only true statement, which is correct. Wait. This is the only true statement. That is false. And then the white box is empty. Could be false, which would mean the gems are here. Now let me try something else. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. Well, if this one's false, that means there could be only one false statement, and it could be the white box is empty. It's also false. Actually, that would just mean that's 2 for guessing that the white box is the one with the gems in it. And I was right. Love it. Love it. All right. Sorry, I was looking at the map of the parlor and noticing the little edge of the fireplace, and I'm like, has that always been a door? Wait, could I light fireplaces with the torch? Huh. Never thought about that. Courtyard. Wait, isn't the courtyard usually only on the sides? That's kind of a weird place for it to show up. That's fine. Dig spots still. Dig spots are... Never seen it tried. Well, always try at some point. Let's see. Coins. A scrap of paper with a magnifying glass and a metal detector. Do I know what this combination does? Hang on a second. Let's pull some papers out of here and let's see what I can do. I wanted to reorganize all of these papers because I now have like 10 sheets of paper. And I know that half of the data is really out of date now. Magnifying glass and a metal detector is not on this list. It... Really? Yeah, glass detector. Magnifying glass and metal detector. Now, I don't have either of those right now, but if I think about it a little bit, I do have the metal detector available in the commissary. So if I could find the magnifying glass, maybe it's not worth picking up. Maybe it just helps with seeing things. A key. Yeah, it's my first key. And yeah, there was another one over here. And a few old coins. Okay. Well, there is the foundation, which I could go straight through if I wanted to. I'm noticing that I've actually blocked off a good section on the left. But let's keep walking around. Let's see what I can do. There is a dirt pile here. A worthless old brick. Why are people burying bricks? And more coins. Okay. Let's see. This is probably going to need a key, isn't it? Yeah, that's not a great start. I have no other security systems or anything in place, but let's see how it goes. The pantry will turn to the right. That's not where I want it to go. Hallway will go to the left. Let's try this. I don't want to use the key because, well, I can't. It's locked. So I can't go in there. But I can go this way. The garage, straight on. There's a bedroom, which does allow me to turn. And the pantry as well, actually. You know what? I'll use the bedroom. Let's see. Oh, hey, look, a key. Always will take an extra key. Nothing else in the room. Let's see. The dark room, which does... Okay, dark room in the West Wing Hall. The dark room, at least, I can just write it. There's no other floor plan. There's one floor plan ahead. That will be fine. I don't know what I'll see, because the lights go out. And we'll just go over here. We'll pick something. Actually, chat, I got a question for you. Oh, wait. Never mind, chat. I can't go in here yet. I need a key card. I don't have a key card. Okay. Oh, and there's the back to the foundation again, which I do not need to access anymore. I love that I see it, though, every once in a while. That's just kind of a neat little touch. All right, so that is all dead ends, but the hallway does allow me to go back up this way. Will it require a key? Yes, it will. I do not... I have one key. Thinking, pondering. I'll go for it. I think I can go backwards and I can find more stuff. Ah, well, there's the pool, which adds the pump room and the sauna and the locker room. I really don't have a lot of keys, which the locker room would be really great for if I had keys. But also, like, the pantry and the storeroom. Pantry turns upright. Storeroom's a dead end. The pool would add stuff to my draft pool, and I'm trying to think if that would be something good for me. Because I'm trying to figure out if I need to use the pump room at all now. Joseph! Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? Right, I don't have any keys and I don't have a sledgehammer. Well, there's a key. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to use the keys up here just yet, because I don't want to waste them. I think I'm already running low on keys, which might be a tricky thing to do. The attic. Ooh, the attic would be good, actually. How are you feeling? Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, fair. Absolutely fair. I feel like, I mean, if neither of us deserve it, to be honest, but Bork. Oh, is it Bork? Oh, it's Bork. Okay. I was going to say horny bat or any other kind of bat or bonking. We don't deserve being bonked on the head. I'm sorry, it's borking. But yeah, I get you. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see. I'm going to put the attic in here because I can get a bunch of items out of the attic. And I removed the gem requirement for it, so I can always come into the attic. You are woof and you must bark. You have no mouth and I must work. Alright, so there's this note, which I still haven't figured out. I need to figure out what this particular thing is pointing to on the security cameras. I'm going to have to look at it again. So I need to unlock the security room. But let's see, I need 8 items. There should be 8 items in this room for me to pick up. 1. Wait, has this letter always been here? Change the ending to political, yes. I think I took a picture of it before, but I know exactly which one. It's the second row, second over. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got a broken lever. Or 5, which has a bunch of gems. Oh, metal detector. 6, 7, and ta-da! A lockpick. That actually makes my job a lot easier all of a sudden. Because I was having trouble with the locks. I thought I wasn't going to have enough keys. So, that helps actually quite a bit. So, that's a good start. Now, let's see. I can't lockpick these, but I don't have a sledgehammer either. You know what? I'm probably going to come back to the pool later And right now I've got keys and gems. I think I'll be okay to not go in there. Let's use the lockpick. Nice. Okay. The music room will be a dead end. The walk-in closet will be a dead end. The terrace will be a dead end. Shoot. That's fine. I can walk around this, because this is only me going on the left-hand side of the entrance. There's 2 other ways for me to get around here. The terrace. Did it have... Wait, have I opened the terrace before? I must have. Well, there's a dig spot. Nothing of interest was buried here. Oh, right, I've got coins. Nice view, though. Like a westerly view of the city. And there's Mount Holly. Okay, nothing else here. That's okay. So, I don't have a key card. I need to probably find a security system. Let's go back to the foundation and we'll take a turn. And let's see how things going. 50 steps. Okay, I've got plenty of that. I also have a bunch of things that I can, like a bunch of lockpick. Perfect. The sauna, another dead end. But also the armory. Yes. There's something in the armory hopefully I could get. I don't know if it'll be worth, if it'll be, the money will be available. But, shoot. I don't have the torch. That sucks. It's the shield. Ignore the negative effect of 1 red room. This one removes the gem cost from 1 room, but I need more coins to do this one. And then the other one is the Morning Star, which gives me a star tomorrow, but... Oh, wait. This could work for breaking, like the sledgehammer. So, you know what? I'll get this. And I get a star for tomorrow. Alright, let's see. And then this way. Okay, I can't pick this lock. Let's see. There's the security room. And the other 2 are dead ends. So let's go security. Because I wanted to see what we got here. Anything of importance? We got a locked off room here. Makes sense. Of this... Looking here. We are looking at this particular monitor. And the thing is... I look really closely at this, and unfortunately I can't zoom in anymore. But what we are looking at here is the office. Now, what is it about the office that they're highlighting here on the picture? Oh, you know what's also really weird? Look at the bottom central one, the one where my hand is pointing to, just like right here. You see that there's a person standing in front of the security system? Note that it's me. It's a little creepy, don't you think? When I first saw that and I noticed that there was someone moving around in the security camera, I'm like, oh shoot, that's me. Cute touch. But the only thing it's saying is the security computer is the office highlighted. Okay, now you say that. Now let me take a quick look over at my screenshots. Pretty sure I have them here, so let me just take a quick look over here. And I know, there it is, I found the picture. So, of the monitors, I am correct, and it is, there is a circle right here. Wait a second. Okay, so what I'm seeing on that picture is that maybe they're talking about this panel behind the office? Okay, so now I've got another thing I need to think about. Okay, hang on, I'm going to make a note. Because I'm running out of papers and I'm thinking about some things. Office panel behind desk. If this is telling me something, is it a circle or? Is it a circle or? Okay, now hang on a second. I mean, what it looks like to me is a circle. Now, is it an O Is it a 0? Maybe it's one of the two. Because it just looks like someone's done this on a piece of paper like 5 times. Right? So now I'm not sure. Thanks, Drake. Now I'm completely doubtful about everything I'm thinking about. I will continue the search. Oh, I can't move further because there's a security door in the way. Shoot. Okay, well, that just means I work my way backwards a little bit. To the foundation, to the courtyard. I hope that I will find a key card along the way. Now, I guess I could go underground if I ever needed to. Oh, I've got the Morning Star. Let's break this off and see what I've got here. Ah, re-roll dice and coins. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, there's the lost and found. And what do I have in my inventory? Some really good things. I don't want to risk it. If I go and put the guest bedroom here, I mean, technically, again, I still have a whole bunch of entrance ways to get through here. It's not the bedroom I want, but it'll give me extra steps so I could wander a little bit more. And I feel that's going to be kind of important. So, guest bedroom for some extra steps. I don't get them until I come in here. Oh. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, a gem. Was that what set off the alarm? Oh, there's a key hiding over here. Yeah, the metal detector only detects metal, not gems. Okay, well, I got steps. That's good. Let's get out of here. All right, let's see here. We got this room done, the commissary. We will go all the way back to the chapel and then turn around. Bling. A little bit more for the piggy bank. All right, we got a single classroom or a sauna. You know what? The extra 20 steps might be nice. Yeah, why not? I'll put it right here. Oh, hey, look, a sleeping mask. Now I get some extra steps with the bedroom. All right, that's good. Okay. Now, see, that time on my clock looks like it would have been perfectly a V in a few seconds ago. Which means it would have been 11:05. Anyways, that's fine. I'll keep moving. Back to the entrance hall. Lose a coin. To here where I want to dig a hole. The key to the secret garden. Okay, do I need to get back into the secret garden? Not particularly, but it would be nice to have. I'm trying to remember. Broken lever. That would be very useful. Okay. Let's see, the entrance hall. Well, we've got the rumpus room. Yes, I am going for the rumpus room. You know why? The fortune teller tells us some interesting thing. And coins aplenty in here, too. Let's see. Okay, now let me just... Alhambra, if I think... No, Alhambra is the name of a board game, if I remember. This is the Alzara. All right, let's put a coin in here. Let's see what we got. Boom.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Very much so. What have we got?
The image is becoming clear.
That was a forest.
I hear pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Okay.
The joyful A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings,
Oh.
but all in the same chair.
Oh.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Hello, just literally we come right back to it. No end of the fanfare or anything, just click. Oh, what did that mean? Okay, so many generations sitting in the old chair. Huh. That doesn't really give me a lot to work with, to be honest. I will think about that a bit, though. Those who remember the past, or those who do not remember the past, are doomed to repeat it. The den will give me a dead end. At least the drawing room will allow me to move over this way. Oh. Metal detector? Ah. Man, the keys are just lying around randomly these days. Okay, so here's the drawing room. Oh, right, I can get my gem out of here. The old chair that has seen many generations. Huh. Still confusing. Man, I got a lot of good items now. Alright, well, let's continue on. Man, I think the thing is that I am not getting the full end the lab. The lab doesn't have power, but that could change. And then the pantry turns upright. Those are big pockets. Let's see. I think I want to do the No, you know what? We'll redraw here. That is not great, but I'll go with the den. Because now I've got only one way to go back up, and we'll have to see. I've got some real roll dice. Let's see. Patio goes upwards. Great. Just what I need. And spreads gems in each room. Great. Also, there is a thing that I saw in the fish tank. So let me just finish this off first. There is a dirt patch here. Coins. The fish tank pointed out that there is something in front of this thing. So let's see here. It was like an X around here somewhere. Why do I not... There was a marker here for this particular room. Oh, there. Did you see that? Where'd it go? There. A file cabinet. Oh, it's a good thing that I found it. File cabinet key. Now I need the archives. Okay. File cabinet. That was the other half of the two things the fish tank showed me. The other was the archives. So now I actually need to call on the archives. That's going to be hard to do. But that does mean if I can find some reds, that would be helpful. Worth knowing, I think the key will be sitting on the grill from now on. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because like I can find it any time. The break room, the observatory, they all turn, but the dining room at least goes upwards, so I'm going to leave my options open. And I can get my enjoy a lunch. I'm going to reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps, which I just did, so I now have those 10 steps. Let's see, there's nothing else in this space, but I could go this way and see if I can find something. Well, dead end. More likely to draw unusual and rare rooms when drafting in the solarium? Yeah, why not? Put the solarium right in this weird... Now you're hungry. I'm sorry, the dining room does kind of do that to people. Let's see, solarium right in the middle of the house. An unremarkable rock. Wonderful. Just what I needed. Absolutely useless. Okay, dining room. Let's see. What can you bring me? The wine cellar. Oh, the wine cellar would end this. Unless I can find a key card. The coat check. I don't want this yet. The boudoir at least allows me to move forward, so I'm going to open the boudoir. Sleeping mask will gift me some extra steps, which is good. Where is that alarm? Oh, there we go. Got keys, or not keys, coins. We have a safe over here that has been opened, and I can get another gem from that. We can move on. Now you're actually hungry? I am sorry. A library. Ooh. This could be useful. Though I think if I open the bookshop, that actually is a dead end. There's a coin literally sitting on the ground. Okay. What have I got here? I got a new book request form. What books did I not read? Shoot. I'm pretty sure I've read all the drafting strategies. The history of Arindia. Wait, was that the one? I think this was the one that I had that had it all blacked out. So I'm going to, if I can't remember, I'm going to get this, and this will help me out for the future. Because I can't remember getting it the last time. Oh, I hate the ballroom. Okay, let's see here. Mailroom, dead end. Ballroom allows me through, but it takes a bunch of my gems away. And the casino, dead end. Huh. Let's redraw. Let's try again. There's the bookshop, which goes to a dead end. Shoot. The cloister and the gallery at least move forward. I'll use the cloister. Seem to be making a nice greenhouse here today. The cloister might have some stuff. I don't draft this room a lot. The gallery would give me some gems. I'll use the cloister just because of the access abilities. Yeah, to get in here, if I remember, I have to click here and here. There we go. So I'm not having a lot of luck with my digging. I seem to be getting a lot of stuff that's not really useful. And then I got this one, which is a note. Yeah. Finally, you figured out how to do the cloister. Wait, does this say something about the cloister, though? Oh, right. That's the extra token. That's fine. It's not important for me because I already got it. Now. Okay, there that went into the security room. That's fine. There's the pump room, which dead end. Classroom goes the right way, and the walk-in closet also is a dead end. Oh my goodness, I'm having a little bit of trouble here because they're starting to, the rooms are actually not in a great method for me today. Let's take that. We know this room, so I'm done here. Aha! I'll use the special key. We'll put the secret garden key here, but I can't remember if there's any doors. Oh, good, there is. There's doors beyond it. Good. Now. So maybe now I need to go to get the coat check. Because that particular wall looks a little suspect, if you ask me. It looks a little out of place. So if I go find the coat check. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to get the coat check. I do not have a lot of rooms left. And I'm noting that I do not have a key card yet. A single key card would be really nice right now. Wait. Yeah, no gems. Okay. The vestibule. The secret passage will be a dead end. The breakfast nook at least will turn upright. The vestibule. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Now, I don't know which one this is, but I could use it because I've never tried the vestibule. So let's try. What does this look like? Okay, so that one opened. That one closed. But it does go to the cloister. But it's locked now. But then this one... this is a very interesting looking room. It's very simple. But this is the one I want to go. Let's... Lockpick. The dovecote. Whenever you draw the dovecote while drafting, you can rotate your floor plans. Huh. Now. Can I rotate the corridor, I wonder? Yeah. I want to... Wait, is it the only one that can be rotated? It is. It's the only one because the other ones are dead ends. Okay. So the dovecote will allow me to go left. The secret garden will allow me to go to the right. And I still have the entrance at the bottom to figure out. Okay, okay. I still don't have any of the doors open, though. And I don't think I've ever actually been to the dovecote yet. Okay, I got my dinner. This is nice. I've never been in this room before. Coins. Am I gonna find a boot? Coins, okay. Oh, another coin right here. The dovecote's an interesting spot. I would never expect that you'd have a room like this in a... Hi. You're like the one dove that just sits there. There's a couple of you, actually. Just out of reach. I really think that there's got to be something else in this room, but I don't see it. Okay. Not a lot of coins, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's move this way. Can't pick this lock. Okay, that's fine. There's the vault. Okay, now. The vault is a dead end. And I wouldn't be able to get to the upper area. That's fine, but the vault is a dead end. The observatory and the breakfast nook I could redraw, but the vault... What was it about the vault that... I don't have any of the keys. But I have the trading post. As long as I have enough steps to get back to the trading post and back to the vault, which is a lot of steps. Hang on a second. Let me do a quick count here. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22 steps at the bare minimum. Get there and back. But I have enough. But what I could do is just kind of YOLO this run. And wait, did I not trigger? I forgot to trigger the switch in the secret garden. Whoops. I can't remember which room that one's for, but I'll go back and get that one sorted out. But neither way, the vault would be blocking the antechamber. Let's go in here because I want to get the coins. Oh, what can I do with all those coins? Oh my god, the metal detector's going nuts. Also, I love that the vault tells you the exact day that today is. Because that was one of those puzzles that I was trying to solve, and then the vault literally told me. Now, in here, aside from the very nice looking Anubis statue, is a bunch of lockboxes, which I do not have any lockbox keys, but at least I have coins. Oh, I would love to freeze my assets right now for the next day, or I throw them in the chapel and tithe it, which will be fine. Okay. That being said now, let's go to the secret garden, and then we can unlock that. We'll go and investigate the little upper area. Yeah, okay. And then from there, did I get this? Oh, I did get that hole. Okay. And then when you go into the vestibule, 3 doors and 1 door. Locks. Okay. I forgot to flip the switch in the secret garden, which I think is kind of funny. Though I will point out that this one is actually for the door on the west end of the antechamber, which I no longer can access. Of course not. But that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. But then I can go up here. Let's investigate this area. The aquarium, the kennel. When you tell you dig and unlock all doors. Okay, I want to keep going forward. So either the kennel or the aquarium. And either way, Leanne, how are you doing? The aquarium, I believe, was drained. Oh, key right here. I will dig this up. Very chill day. Glad to hear it. Always good to hear. I need to find the archive. That's right. Stream so far. You mentioned that and I started talking. Hang on. And suddenly I get something stuck in my throat. Now, okay, so there's the laundry room. That was one of the hallways. That's the patio. So there's the X that I was talking about. And I got the key. And then I go over to the archives, and the archives mentions a place that you can use that key. And then this one's just a bedroom. Interesting. Okay, let's see where we're going. Can't lockpick this. Okay, the pump room will allow me to... Okay, control water. Don't think I need to control water, but I wouldn't mind using the observatory and getting an extra star for something. I don't even know what it will do, but I'm not using the Lost and Found. I have too much good stuff, even though I'm going to waste it all when I go down to the trading post. Okay. What does the observatory bring me today? The bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. And an extra gem. Okay. I wonder if I go back to the secret garden, if that will give me gems now. And the last room I can access. Ooh. Okay, the corridor will get me right to the antechamber. However, the antechamber is not unlocked. Showroom I could use some of the coins on. Huh. Oh, I don't have enough gems for the showroom, so that kind of tells me what I need to do. I want to get back into the antechamber, but I'm just don't have the door for it right now. It's locked. So I will come back to that. All right, so down to the secret garden. Let's see if the secret garden has... Welcome back. Well, late but alive. You know what? Better dead and early, I guess. So, yeah, let's see here. Oh, new dig. Okay. So, I think that that's everything I can get in these rooms. I hope you're doing all right. Classroom, cloister, library, boudoir. Oh, wait, I can go through the security, can't I? What was the thing I needed to do? I don't have a key card. What would be faster? If I went 1, 2... Okay, from here, if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You solved the secret garden puzzle yet? Now you've got me asking again. Lil zoned out due to be focused on AP stuff by piping. Well, good. Oh, yes, Marcus, I'm sorry that I also didn't mention that I'm good luck with your schooling and everything. I'm glad you're vibing. I'm glad you're doing well. The secret garden puzzle? The only thing I can think of is the fact that, well, I have this open. That was basically by adjusting these 3 things with the water spouts. I pretty much got that one all sorted. I think that's the puzzle you're talking about, right? Because I have the access. There's also that, but I don't have the coat check. Do you know the price of a chimney? Oh, you're going to tell me that it's on the house, right? There's an apple here now. And then to the library. The library has an apple. Aw. Great, I'm going to have plenty of steps. Actually, it's through the roof. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, dinner. What have I got today? Cottage pie? Country stew pie. Ah, I was close. An extra 20. Okay, so 20 steps. I have plenty of steps now. This is good. That will give me enough steps to get my stuff, to get everything I need to get done. All right, patio. Let's go to the patio next. And then actually the patio... Oh, it's the next room. It's the den. Oh my god, they've got the... Like, I've got apples in every room now that I've got the secret garden open. The den here... Oh, well, darn it, I need 2 gems to use this, and it would set my gems to 2. These are all dead ends. Less likely to find items laying around your house is not what I want. Let's... You know what? Let's redraw. There's the office! I need 2 gems for that. God damn it. So I guess I'm opening the breakfast room, which will give me a key and bacon and eggs. That's fine. That makes me upset, though. I need more gems now to unlock the office. The morning room will at least turn downwards, and it gives me 2 gems. All right. Okay. Let's see. What have we got here? Oh, my goodness. Now I get the salt shaker? I'm loving that I'm getting so many items. Oh, hey, gem. And 2 more gems here. Anything else in this room? I think that's everything. I will need a room that I turn with. Actually, the office! Yes. Okay. So, what the security camera was showing me was the office. From up here, looking down towards the desk. And I saw a circle. Now, the circle, for what intents and purposes, I don't know, but I thought it was looking here. Somewhere on the back wall. But I do not see anything that would signal. There's no... No, these pictures are the same. These are always the same pictures. But I don't see anything else here of importance. What would they be highlighting? Okay, let's see here. I'm not going to run payroll because I don't have those rooms. Spread gold now. I think I have access to the security from here, but that's it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to find. Let's see. Staff services, special orders. I mean, today's not a great day to have a magnifying glass. I want a magnifying glass today, not... I have darker puns, but I feel that it wouldn't be appropriate. I mean, I've got a joke about UTP or UDP packets for the internet, but I don't think you'd get it. I honestly don't know if people will actually get that one. Sledgehammer? No. I knew Drake would get that one. I think sometimes some of the dark jokes are dark, but it's okay. You know what? All things considered, we're here. It's fine. We're having a good time, right? That's the important thing. Why is dark humor like food? Why? Not everyone. Oh, Oh God, I get it. Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. It's great though. Oh my God, that's a terrible joke. Oh, well done. Well done. Okay. You have worse. Itself being dark is the icing on the cake. Yeah. Um, Data transfers from Senka are currently not available. What's the difference between me and cancer? Hmm. I was going to say something about beating you, and I don't like that answer. My dad didn't beat cancer. Oh my God. Oh, oh, that's terrible. Yikes. Now, you know what? I'm not going into details. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to check something quick. The glossary of terms. Have I found everything? Yes. Okay, the glossary of terms is complete, which means that I have everything dealt with in some capacity. It's just now finding everything around it. Now, where did that circle lead to again? There's a switch here. I still don't know what these ones are. I even have a photograph of that, but I'm going to flip that switch because it's over here. That. Now, what about... Huh. Not seeing anything of importance there. Okay, it's not 4 zeros. I still haven't figured out this safe. Wait a second. Wait a second. All the faces are here. All the faces from the Grand Hall. Does this mean something? Hang on. Okay. I think I've found something that I need to figure out. Drake's giving me a look. All right, we got queen, we got one, and that. And then we've got... God damn it. I think I took pictures of all these faces. Hang on a moment. I'm going to go take a quick look at my screenshots. If I've got something here of importance, I'm just going to take a quick look. I think I took a shot. Yes, I did. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm going to go over to this one. I think this... Yes. This is Je'ari Yena, as it was written on the script. Oh, we got ads? Okay, we got ads. Baron Edwin Sinclair. That's another Baron Edwin Sinclair. Okay. Count Isaac Gates. Okay. I don't think we got any of Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Huh. Okay, so let's say we start from this way. We go here. We got one. Wait, if I just literally go this way and go one, the last one of the line. I don't know where she sits into the factor of everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 statues in here. Okay. Something is up here. Something is up. I've got to figure this out. Now that I'm here, I got to figure this out. I don't know if the hand is a signal or not. Her and her image had the name Ari Yena. I'm just going to write this in the chat. That's what it says in my texts. Ari Yena. I'm even trying to read it backwards. Or if it's a cipher. Hang on. Is there letters missing? I'm going to my book. I'm going to my book because Ari sounds really familiar for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out why. No, I was thinking Morajai. That's not right. Ari Yena. Okay, maybe this is what they were circling when they were talking about it on the markers. I'm going back to the pictures again. Hang on, sorry. There are 6 of them. And I'm trying to figure out what their locations are and what they would specifically say. Okay, we've got one of them. I'm going to write that down. Hang on. Ari Iena. We got one. We have... Everyone knows when you cross an elephant with a rhino, you get an elephino. But what do you get when you cross the Atlantic with the Titanic? I mean, it feels like they've got the answer already there. About halfway. Oh my. That's Hubert Sinclair. About halfway. I do like when you cross a elephant with a rhino. What do you get? Elephino. This one looks a bit like Count Dooku with the weird hair. That one specifically with the hair is Count Isaac Gates. Now, okay, how many of them do I have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we got those ones. And then if we go over to here to this one, this is Baron Edwin Sinclair. Oh no. Is this going to have to deal with the family tree in some capacity? We've got 1 there. That's not the same person. That's the same. 2. That's it. We got 2 of them. Okay. And then from that one, we've got this established fellow. Let's see. He is Baron Thomas Sinclair. That's Thomas Sinclair. And there's, I think, only the one of him? Yeah. Okay. So, based on the information I have here, I've got 5 different faces. However, if we do not count Jariena, we have one, like, we've got 4 of you. We've got 1 Herbert Sinclair. We got 2 Baron Thomas Sinclair. Sorry, Baron. Wow. Edwin Sinclair. And then we've got a couple of Baron Thomas. A single Baron Thomas Sinclair. Okay. If I were to go 4, 1, 4, 4. I highly doubt this. Okay, no, that's not it. Now, is there something here that I'm missing? Something that I need to click on? Something I need to search? I'm not seeing anything worth clicking on here. Safe gotta be a date. It's gotta be a date, that's right. Okay, the only information, I got a 1, 4, 2, and a 1. If that's the case, the only ones I could do would be like 12, 14, or... Okay, that's not it. It could be 11, 24? No? Okay, so the only date, I've got 2 1s and a 2. You have to be, you can't, oh wait, no. Well, no, I can't do 4 because I can't use 41. Can't use 14 as a month. So it has to be 11 or 12. So let's try again. Okay, so 11, 24. That's not right. So let's try 12, 14. Those were the 2 I think I've already done. If I don't include Jariena or Herbert Sinclair, I just end up with a 1 taken out of the equation. Now, could it be 0421? No. 0214? No. 1124? I think I've gone back to that number again. I'm lost. Of all the dates that I think that it would be related to, it's got to be with this room. But was it a 0? Would it mean that one of these is a 0, not a 1? Because it was pointing a 2411. Let's try that. I think that the system usually recognizes both forward and backwards. Yeah, that didn't work either. Like if we put 1124 or 2411, you actually don't remember I have the data for this safe. It's not a counting thing. If this is circling here and says that there's a 0, I don't know if I have the answer. I'm going to leave this one. I had the office, and I'm a little upset and a little frustrated because I can't figure it out. You know, it's one of those things that I want to figure out. I need these solutions. Is there anything on the desk? No. Yeah, I think it's good for me to take a break on that. That's fine. That's fine. I can tell you that I did figure out something else, though. Let me first go to the trading post, and then I can talk about it on the way. There's the foyer. Huh. I mean, isn't that kind of funny? I'm sorry and I apologize mean the same thing. Except at a funeral. The foyer is the last room, right? Like I have the dark room, but I don't have a key card, which is kind of funny. Maybe if I can get a key card in the trading room, I could open up the dark room. I may as well just use it, right? Should I use the showroom and buy something though? Or do I go to the foyer and look again? I'm going to the foyer. I think that this one I can go into the chapel and drop as much coin as I want. I have so many steps. Okay. So here are the faces that we were just looking at. Lord William Epson, Baron Thomas Sinclair, Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. I'm curious about this one just because it's got Key 4 on it. Ariana. I just feel like that's not right. Baron Edwin Sinclair and Count Isaac Gates. Sorry, for a second I thought the eyes were looking at me. It's just the shadows. Is there anything here that would signify numbers behind them? Not really. Other than this one saying that this is key 4, that doesn't give me any idea. Okay, well, and then there's the arrows, which I'm still trying to figure out if that means something too. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. There's 2 things I want to do. Get the key card and get whatever I can for the vault. So here's my thoughts. What was the other thing I was thinking about? Oh, yes. Oh, hey, a banana. Man, with all the fruit, I'm having quite a good day. I am well fed. So one of the things that came up in my head while I was not playing the game this past week was some of the weird passwords I found. I found the word castle under the house with letters beside it. Now, I realized after a fact, I found a piece of paper that said 6 or O underneath it. And it was written in a very weird, like SIXORO, in a very odd organization. No, SIXOR, like the O was below the I on the letter 6, and then another O below it. And then I remember in the mainframe room, there's one where it has 2 I's and then a space and then 2 O's. And I'm realizing 6 fits into the word castle. And then I put the OR, which gives me the word Tor, and I don't know what that means. But then the I above it also fits into a spot where it leaves a space. And so I'm starting to put together the letters that say castle, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell that means. I never got a torch. Oh, well. Okay, so what can I hand these things in for? A coin purse. A coin purse. A battery pack. A lucky rabbit's foot. There's a vault key. Ivory dice. Battery pack. Literally 1? Are you kidding me? Not even a key card. That kind of sucks. I was hoping I was going to get more things to trade. But here's what I'm going to do. I've gone through the entire place. I'm not going to give up the Morning Star because I could still break some stuff. But I'm going to... I can't have any more spaces to dig up. Doesn't matter. The shovel I can basically sell. I'm going to trade it for the coin purse and then see if the coin purse can be traded for something. You only need the vault keys once? Okay. Coin purse goes for car keys. And the car keys goes for ivory dice. Okay. The wind-up key I'm going to trade for a coin purse, but that's probably going to do the same thing. Oh, a coupon book. Which then gives me a compass. Which gives me a battery pack. Which gives me gems. You know what? I'll take the gems. Broken lever. That would have been needed for the greenhouse or the workshop. I don't have any need for that now. So, get the battery pack and get gems. Okay, I'll take those and I'll take this. So it does trade down at some point. The metal detector. Lucky rabbit's foot. For ivory dice. Okay, the lock pit gives me a vault key. I am not trading that away. Morningstar, you know, I've got enough ivory dice. Leaving mask for that, gems. Okay, salt shaker for a key. I'll take it. No, you know what? I won't, because then I can get more steps by finding more fruit in the house. All right. Okay, I have a vault key. Time to go back to the vault. Okay. Let's see. What else could I do? So the vault keys are one of those things where you get it once and you're done, huh? Okay. Now, do I have... Yeah, I literally can't get into the dark room because I forgot to turn off the security. That might change the dark room's door. If I were to go, looking at the map, it's funny, you can get to it both ways, actually. Yeah, I'll take the spare green room path because then I could probably find some more steps and things. That might help me find things that I'm looking for. The funny thing was, one run I had in this game, I found like 3 vault keys, but I didn't find the vault. That sucked. Alright, so we got some coins and gems. Nothing else in this room. Conservatory. Oh, look. There's a gem and a banana with salt. Chapel. Plenty of coins. You bought some 12-year-old scotch. Oh, you're going to jail for that, aren't you? Their parents weren't happy about it. Yeah. What else? Is there anything else I could buy? I got the salt shaker. I had a sleeping mask. I could buy another metal detector. Let's leave that for now. I could go back to the trading room again. What if I did that? If I went and bought them and traded them again, maybe I could get more vault keys. I got plenty of coins. Let's go back to the trading room. I still have 65 steps. I have so many steps to get to where I need to go. Sleeping mask and metal detector. Son, Dad, am I adopted? Not yet. We still haven't found anyone who wants you. Oh my god. Okay, trade that for the lucky rabbit's foot. Trade the lucky rabbit's foot for dice. Darn it. Okay. Sleeping mask for gems. Okay, not anything that I could use it for. That's fine. Alright, let's get out there. Not yet. Oh my god. All these jokes are... Yeah, they are... You know, we say this with love, that these are terrible jokes. They are wonderful. Alright, where else? Okay, so yes, we'll go this way. And then through the chapel. And then to the parlor room. Don't see any food here. I broke that one open. Oh, look at that, though. A gem and a banana. Okay. We go to... yeah, the foundation, to which I then go over to the armory. Whoops, missed. Security. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I forgot to go to the computer and change the security systems. If I go in here... Oh, I could buy the axe. That's right. I could remove some of the gem requirements. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Okay. So much in the inventory. Yeah, look at this. There's so much stuff that I need that I can... Wait, there's a magnifying glass somewhere. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Obviously, I missed something. Keycard system. Set them to low. I don't think that's going to do anything at this point, but the offline mode I want to change. I forgot to change it to unlocked. Okay. So I wonder where that magnifying glass is. But anyways. Okay, so we'll buy an axe. Use the axe in the room directory to remove the gem cost from one room. Now, what rooms use gems? What rooms would I want to be able to... Ah, I haven't drawn the tunnel yet. I'm trying to think which ones I'd want that would be useful to me. I think all of these don't require gems, so I don't want to even bother with the... Because you spend gems to get to them? Not useful. Yeah, like the bookshop costs a gem, the laundry room costs a gem, the showroom costs 2 gems. Maybe the kitchen? Or the commissary? But let's see. Now these ones also say, like, the secret garden. Let's see. All the green rooms seemed... Oh, is it because I've got the terrace these ones aren't costing any gems at this point? That's kind of weird. Okay. Hallway. The foyer requires 2 gems. I don't know if I need it, but it does tell me that hallway doors are always unlocked after that. The Great Hall was a frickin' mess. What room do I want to take the gem away from? You know what? Drafting studio I've almost completed, actually. The workshop or the lab, maybe? The lab costs. Boiler room costs. Pump room doesn't. Pool does. Oh, I wanted to do the I haven't figured out the Chamber of Mirrors yet. That's another thing for me to figure out. Trophy room costs 5 gems, but I get 8 gems in response. Does the break room cost? I think I cleared that one out. Let's see. Break room costs nothing. I mean, the trophy room, it's... If I could remove the... Yeah, I think the trophy room, because of the... If I could remove the effect of the bell room, I would remove the effect, because that's not a great thing. The trophy room will be good for the future. So let's clear the trophy room out. We'll cut that one. There we go. Boom. Done. All right. Now, where was I going? I was going to go... I'm heading towards... the vault. That's right. That's right. Okay. I could pop my head over to the dark room, but I don't think it's really that necessary at this point. Let's go to the vault first, because I think I'm going to find something rather interesting when I get there. Having access to this one room is going to be very... Hey, it's a key. Into the vestibule. And then from here we go straight ahead to the dovecote. And then over to the vault. Now, the vault key I have is vault 370. Let's see if I can find it in here. 370. 70 right here. Oh my god, wow, okay. That is a lot of coins. A sanctum key? I think the last time I had this, I did not have the steps to get back to the sanctum. That might be what I have to do now. What's this here? Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving these extra funds behind, as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border and the money would raise too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start anyway. I know I do. Mary. I'm getting really upset about this storyline. I'm worried. I'm really worried. Okay, so I've got the deposit key. I have a sanctum key, which means I now have to go to the basement. If I go to the foundation, that will get me there. No, I need a key card. Or no, the key card's only to call the elevator. I think I can just go through the doors. Then I just need to get to the sanctum. What could possibly go wrong? What else could I do? Well, I want to drop coins in the chapel, but I could also do that after. I want to go to the sanctum first. So let's go to the sanctum. Sanctum is my most important thing. I had a sanctum key before, and I ran out of steps. So basically it's kind of ridiculous that I could not go anywhere from that. Okay, through the vestibule, through the cloister, which I think I want to go... If you can make a woman laugh, you're halfway there. If you can make a woman laugh, you're halfway there. I'm wondering if there's if you're halfway there and then she laughs, that's a different matter. I'm going to admit that I don't get that one. Is that weird? And not, like, literally, if you're halfway there and then she... I think I get what you're talking about. I think I get it. I think, yeah, a sex joke. If you're halfway there and she laughs. Okay. Security to the armory. Oh my god, so I have so much coin now. Alright, to the underground. You'd think I would get the sex jokes. I'm not that great, though. Let me just look around and make sure everything's good while I get stepped down here. Okay. Yeah, that's to call the elevator. I don't need the key card to get through these doors. Now, to solve this door puzzle, I'm just trying to remember how I have to get to the other side. I want to go this way, and what I want to do is get to that door over there. These are separated by 2. That door. And then if I go to this one, it allows me... Yes. Actually, where it is set up right now, I think is correct. Let me see. Go this way. And then I go over here. Is this the one that raises and lowers? Is this the wrong one? This is the one that... Nope, this rotates. Okay. I still haven't figured out how to get this, the steam system working in the underground vault. But maybe I'll figure it out through another way. Okay. I miss my grandpa. I'll never forget the last thing he said to me. I've already got another one that I could do. Are you still holding the ladder? Oh my god. I got another one. I got another one for you, that one. I want to go how my grandfather went, in his sleep. Not like the other 3 passengers in his car. Okay, so this opens the main sanctum, but yeah, that opens the top door. Note that I actually do not have the east or the south door open. Neither of them I have access to. I can't remember how to open the east one. I think that required the garden. Or the greenhouse? Alright, sanctum. This will permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. If you wish to use it on this door. My grandma has the eye of an eagle, the heart of a lion, and a lifetime ban from the zoo. The inner sanctum. Okay, this is starting to get... All right. What is... Wait a second. Well, one, I recognize that symbol. Why does this room look so ominous? The music's... Wait, that's a sigil. I recognize the sigil. Hang on a second. What? That... Is this doing what I think it's going to do? Hang on. Okay, we've got 2, maybe 3 switches here? Okay, hang on a second. Am I going to have to start doing more, or as Matt Mercer would say, a sigil? Oh, a sigil. I gotcha. This is Orinda Aries. I love Matt, but I have to pick on him. Let's see. Oh, I'm thinking about Matt. I'm thinking Rick Mercer. Like a completely different person. Definitely don't have the hints for these, but I can try. Okay. If I have an idea of what this thing will do, let me see here. Flip this one. Aha! It changes... there was the parts of the rune. What was it called? Oh, I don't think I have this one at all. Hang on a second. Wait a moment. Do I have a photo? Hang on. I may have taken a picture of a sigil at some point. Why are our friends a lot like snow? Why do I get this feeling it's going to be something about tongues? They melt when you use your tongue on them? Oh, if you pee on them, they disappear. Oh my god. I thought I had a partial part of a sigil. Oh, I have a piece of paper that literally tells me where the 8 keys are. The first key found here on the furthest rank, the second locked tight in the vault of a bank, the third is high up amongst all the clocks, and the fourth down below beneath all the docks. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne, the sixth in a station left by one of your own. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Okay. I thought I took a picture of a cracked sigil. And I'm just looking around for it right now. Give me a moment. I found a part of something, but I highly doubt it's the one I want. What the heck? So that changes the outer ring. This changes... Oh! That changes the radials. Okay. And then this one changes the middle one. Oh, no. Okay, and then... What the heck? Oh, I've got this button here, this wheel here, this, and this. I got 4 different things to switch. This is going to be near impossible for me to figure it out. I was eating. What happened? I found a sanctum room. But I don't understand any of the details. But I see what I need to do. For Arinda Ares, I need to know what kind of sigil it was. I don't have that detail. Where would I have found that detail? That's going to be something I'm going to have to... That's going to be hard. Because if they're going to ask me to do that for many of the different setups, then I'm going to have to do a lot of digging. I'm going to have to set up a sigil page on my documents. Shoot, I know I've seen sigils. Okay, I've got to figure out, well, I understand less than you. So you're the smart one in the relation now. I hate double standards. If you donate a kidney, you're a hero. Donate a dozen, they call you a monster. Oh, you're looking so healthy today, and such plentiful organs. Okay, so I will not have the answer for this inner sanctum. That's gonna be a whole thing. Oh, no. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on a second. I'm just gonna start something. I'm going to start a sigil pattern system in here because I now need to figure out sigils. Or siggies? What did you call them? So I don't have any information to specify what that one means. Even to start. I know at least that one, but that's going to be... I got to figure out everything now. Okay, well, I've got a sanctum. I've got a sanctum. Okay, I've got a sanctum key. That's fine. Is there anything else I could do here? I could donate some coins to the chapel. I can go... Huh. The grotto, I don't have any of the extra details there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. I think this is it for my run. But what I'm going to do is come up from the foundation and work that way. I'm going to go to the dark room again and see if I can figure out where I need to go next. Because I cannot go through these rooms. Darn it. Okay. One. I mean, if you find one sanctum key per day, you know how long I'm going to be playing this game for. Now, there we go. There's this path here. I still don't know how to run this room. Okay, ads. Okay, so what's the next step? Come back up through... Right, okay. Come back up through here. And then I'll go over to the dark room. Okay. Through the foundation up north. I can break this now. Anything of importance? Keys. Okay. Then go this way through the bedroom. And into the dark room. The dark room still has a key card on it, which means I can't open it. Okay, that's fine. I kind of figured that that was going to be a thing. That means I really don't have much else I can do here. But I'm going to go up to the pool. These are swim trunks. No way! Oh my god. Okay. Look what I just found. Really? The key card. Oh my goodness. The game. This game is such... I don't want to say it's a trolling game, but it sometimes feels like it. Okay, is there anywhere else that I needed a key card? Well, at this point, I don't need it for anything else that I can think of other than the dark room. Proper punctuation is very important. It's the difference between let's eat grandma and let's eat grandma. My God. Okay. This way. Through the bedroom. To the dark room. Use the key card. What room can I get here? I have so much rerolls. Right. I can't see them. Right. I forgot. It's literally a luck of the draw here. What do people think I should pick? I want chat's opinion. 1, 2, or 3. 2 looks like it's something special. I'm surprised that 3 doesn't have a gem requirement. Usually if the second one does, the third does. So maybe this third room is something special. Someone tell me. 1, 2, or 3. I need a few choices here. I honestly think going to 3 might be... Yeah, I got plenty of gems. But I'm almost thinking that number 3 may have been a room where I've actually removed the gem requirement. So I'm almost wondering if that room would be more important. I don't know. I mean, 2 would be great because I don't have any other place to put it. I don't have a freezer or anything. If this room opens into a freezer and it locks my coins in, I would be laughing. Okay, 2. I'll go with 2. Is that the ballroom? That's the ballroom. I'm not going in there. Because it resets my gems to 2. And I have 10 of them right now. There's nothing else in the ballroom for me. That's really funny, though. That's really funny, honestly. That's fine. That's fine. I went with what you chose. I'm okay with this. Honestly, randomization is the heck of a thing here. Okay, let's go back to the chapel. I'm going to drop so many coins into the chapel fountain. More coins right here. What the heck? Which way am I going? This way. That is the bedroom. That's a dead end. I want to go to the parlor, which then goes over to here, to the commissary, and then through the chapel. And I'll just keep doing this. Now, I notice I literally am using up all my steps with every coin that I'm dropping in. I wish I could drop more. But it's not. I don't think I even unlocked the break room, so it doesn't really matter here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Outside, there isn't. That's fine. There we go. We've called it a day. Let's try again. That's fine. That's amazing. Now I need to start looking for sigils. The Archaeological Shopping Center. 19 excavated dig spots, 4 shop rooms. 174 steps taken. All right. Not a bad run. Let's do it again. That was a good run. That was a good run. I'm happy with that. Let's do this again. Let's see where we go. Bum, bum. Oh, right, I got my sauna, so I got my extra steps in. Okay. Let's see what we've got over here. So I can start with a pretty good start with the morning room. And I think I had something else that gives me a couple of gems to start. So I'm starting with 4 gems already. 16 coins. What am I going to put in here? Okay. Pondering. Yep, we're starting a new run. If I put the shrine down, it gives me a bonus of some sort, and I could just throw a bunch of coins at it. I'm always good with that. The other options, because the shrine will run for a couple of days. That's at least good. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, I'm going to have to be more careful to look around for sigils, though. That's going to be a whole thing. All right, making an offering. Let's just put my whole amount in here for now. We'll just see, because that will give me at least a good blessing. I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe trail guide wasn't my best career choice. The blessing of the berry picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a floor plan at random from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. That's interesting. Pick a berry, which will draft a floor plan at random. That's even more random than the randomization of the game. Well, we'll give it a shot. This will last for 3 days. The blessing of the berry picker. All right, let's see. Where are we going to go? Now, if this run is anything like the other one, I wouldn't say it's like a hard out, but I do want to get going in about an hour and a half. Not even, an hour, 10 minutes. Because I have a movie night to attend. And you know what? Something I've been dealing with in the past couple of weeks is the fact that I came back from the vacation and immediately hit the ground running, and I feel bad that I feel like, yeah, movie night. I feel bad that I have packed my days full of things. And the problem with that is that I should not be feeling bad for A, streaming, or B, a movie night, or C, a dinner with a friend. My brain is saying, why are you making yourself so busy? Why are you distracting yourself? I'm like, I'm just doing the good things. These should be things that my brain is saying, you're happy. These are good things. Why am I feeling so stressed out about them? Oddly enough, my old group in Second Life also hosts their movie nights on Thursdays. Ah, that's nice. I have a bunch of older friends that I know from VR chat, and we haven't seen each other for a while. We saw each other a couple weeks ago, but like, movie nights are nice. Pick a wild berry. Let me see how this wild berry thing works. But first, I'm gonna put the corridor down. I feel very prone to overextending myself when it comes to friends. Took a while to moderate. Yeah, I think you got the same feeling that I do. That basically, like, knowing full well that this is stuff that should be recharging my soul batteries. It should not be making me feel bad. All right, let's pick a wild berry. Let's see what this does. Or, you know what? No, I'm going to do the conservatory because I want to try to change the rarities of some things in my room. I will pick on the next room. Oh, hey, look what I found. A broken lever. All right. We change the rarity of these things. I don't want the lost and found to be around as much. And the problem with that is I don't know. Ooh, I need this room. This room has a sigil in it. Shoot. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one the way it is. The courtyard is standard. I like the courtyard. There's also an opportunity to find shovels. So I'm going to reduce its draft. There we go. The office is also a standard. I haven't solved the problem with the office, so I'm going to make it more commonplace. And I think that's about as good as I'm going to go. Okay, setting that. Now, let's go to the next one and let's pick a berry. Let's see what this does. I'm very curious what this will do. Does it only allow me 3 of them? What, the vault? You literally brought me the vault on rank 2. You're kidding me. Well, just take all the coins. Have all the coins in the world. What a way to start a run. I get access to the vault. So yes, this one is open. But now I need keys. Now I need vault keys. Amazing though. That is one heck of a start. So I'm going to keep going now. That is weird. Okay, so let me check something. When I go to the next one, I want to check the berry count. Because I saw it take a berry away. I thought so. I only get the option of 3 wild berries per run. Per day, I guess. Drafting studio? Really? This feels really... They're giving me some really weird ones right out the gate. I think I've gotten all of the things in the drafting studio. But I'm going to put the bedroom here because it turns to the right and theoretically will let me turn back upwards. Otherwise, basically, I start putting like holes in my plans. Also, it gives me a couple extra steps. Considering it's close to the entrance, it will help me. What? Oh my god. So, dead end, dead end, dead end. Do I pick a wild berry and see what happens again? Let me see something. Let me look around a little bit. The closet might give me some good stuff. And I've never really used the bunk room, but I'm going to point out something really cute. Look at how they organize the word bunk room. Like how they've stacked the letters on top of each other. That's really cute. I'm going to use the closet. Let's see what I got here. A key and a lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. Well, a key's good. Alright, let's go back out. So now, this might be a really short run. If this does not pan out well. Dead end observatory. This is starting to actually get really tough. I don't know why it's being like this. But you know what? I'm going to pick another wild berry because who knows what it's going to bring me. At this point, it's starting to be weird. That is the music room, and I think the music room turns upwards. Yep. Okay, I am lucky. I am very happy that this one contains 2 keys. A prism key. And they call it a minor and a major key. And I was like, oh, that's a terrible pun. Prism key, huh? Okay. There's also something about this music room in that one of the puzzles. Hang on a second. Did I still have that open? Yeah, hang on. Here. Yeah, the 7th is major if you draft it quite late. I wonder what that means, but I wonder if it means drafting the music room late in the ranks, higher up on the map, will give you a sanctum key. Right, because it gives you a major and a minor key. So I got the prism key at this rank. I have to go to a higher rank, and theoretically a sanctum key could literally be just lying there for me. Okay, that makes some sense. All right. This game. Okay, the hallway would be a dead end. The chapel, at least moving forward. The parlor lets me turn. This might be a short run, so I'm not going to play the parlor game just yet. Let's see where this room takes me. Okay, the den does at least let me go both ways. That's important. So let's go back to the parlor game. Let's get a couple of keys. But I'm already looking at my map, and I think literally the den is the only room I can go north on right now. I guess technically I can go from the foundation. But let's figure this out. The statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. Okay, so if this one is true, and this one is true, it would mean that this one is the one where the gems are. Let's try this. If this one was true, though, a box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. So if this one was false, meaning that the statement on the white box is false, a box with a true statement contains the gems, and this one says the gems are in the white box. That was very confusing. I think it's in this room, in this one. Haha! Got him. Perfect. And then I've got another gem here in the den. And let's see what room we got down here. The office. Oh my god, because I make the office rare, suddenly the office is showing up everywhere. I'm going to put the guest bedroom here because then it's one, a dead end, but also extra steps. What is that at the other end there? Oh, a compass. Draw floor plans reading north more frequently. Okay, so that's good. Let's head up. The only place I can head north in this run other than the foundation. A tunnel. Okay, this is something I haven't figured out yet. What is this? Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room. I'm assuming this means I can keep drafting a tunnel until as far as I want. I've never seen the... You're kidding me. It's just literally the room has... Wow. They just like tore this room apart. Which then goes to the next room. I'm assuming tunnel... Yeah, there's a tunnel again. Garage is a dead end. Tunnel. I can just keep tunneling up until I feel like I can't go any further. What does this mean for me? Literally, oh hey, look, a shovel. What was I using what did I need the shovel for again? Okay. I can't remember what I needed the shovel for. I'm just looking around. Did I need it for anything? Other than the dig spots? Not really. Okay, one more tunnel. And then, unless the room up ahead is... My goodness, these are not great rooms. I'm not going to use a key on that right now because I only have 2 keys. And this is an orange room, right? It would be another orange room, which is a hallway. I'm going to use a regular key. There's the security. Okay, security is here. I can reduce the security system. It's so quiet in the tunnels. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a coin. Okay, so again, let's look at this. It was circling right here, which is the panel underneath the office. Huh. I still don't get it. It wasn't highlighting this what I was thinking. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'll think about it again later. Keycard system. Turn it to a low system because I don't have my keycard just yet, but then set the offline mode to unlocked and be done with it for the day. And that is it. Okay. Anything else in this room? Not that I can see. Let's keep going up. Is it going to be a key? Yeah. Now this room is a blue room, so it's just a generic regular room. Let's use a regular key. There's the furnace. More likely to draw red rooms while drafting. And there's the armory. Now, what did I put down in the other... I've already forgotten what I put in the room outside. It wasn't the trading post. Oh, it was it was where I got the wild berries. What if I pick the wild berry? Or you know what? Let's go to the armory. I've got 40 coins here. If I get another axe, I can remove more gems. Hey, look, there's an axe. Now the question is, what do I remove the gem purchase for? Let's see. These don't require gems. The mechanarium doesn't require things. You know what? I need to draft all the classrooms. Having gems is important, so I'm going to actually remove it from the classroom, because oddly enough, I need more of them. That helps me, like, technically it's not just 1 gem, it's 8 gems at the bare minimum. So that's good. That's done. Morning Star for breaking open boxes. Let's not deal with that just yet. There's the pool. Thinking. I mean, that wouldn't be so bad, I think, because it opens other rooms. I still don't need the pump room, but the locker room and stuff would be nice. I just realized after taking that step, I should have just grabbed the Morning Star. Okay. A little wasteful of some steps, but that's okay. But let's break these open. Maybe this time I'll... There's my key card. Ha! Okay, so now you know what I should do. I should go back to the security room and turn the security key card to high, because now I've got the key card, which is an infinitely used key. Case in point, there's one right there. So let's go back to the security, and I'll set the security levels to high. Keycard system, settings, security level is now set to high, and will be unlocked if the power goes out. Exit. Okay. So I've used a few extra steps. That's fine. I've done enough job here that actually seems to have done a pretty good job for myself. Let's go... If I go straight... You know, I'm going to go to this room first. This room is a blue room. I don't have any keys to get through there right now. Let's use this one. Okay, the trophy room. Look at that. I don't need the gems for it anymore. The study. While drafting, you can spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. That's a dead end. I don't want dead ends up here. So let's do a trophy room, because I'll get more gems out of it. Whew! Look at all these gems. Okay. Now, I only have the 8 room. 8 puzzles in room 8 on rank 8. And then I have the actual inheritance trophy. And that's it. That's all I have for my trophy room so far. There is nothing else of importance that I've found. Alright. This moves upwards. Because the trophy room is also a blue room. So if I use a special key, it's not going to be treated well. Shoot. I need keys. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the security room and walk around a little bit before I go any further upwards. Because I feel like I need keys. Or a lockpick kit. You know how hard it is for me to say lockpick kit? Watch this one need a key. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, there's the pump room. Dead end. Vestibule and the casino would be a dead end. Alright, vestibule it is. Now, which door will be locked? Not that one, so that's great. The showroom or the spare green room. I think I don't have the coins anymore for the showroom. So I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to use the spare green room, which I see a single gem, but nothing else. Okay, the weight room. Lose half my steps. There's the sauna, but the breakfast nook gives me the morning room and a key. Definitely need more keys. Let's go this way. Yeah, the foundation will give me plenty of space to work around with from here. All right. Anything else? Nope. Go upwards. Special key? Nope. Use a regular key. Okay, commissary is dead end. Kitchen is not. Storeroom is a dead end. You know what? I'm picking a wild berry. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Secret passage. All right, what room do I want at the other end here? Oh, I don't have the patio. And I don't have the archives, but maybe I'll unlock those things along the way. Because I forgot I never got around to doing that. Let's pull a green room. Secret tunnel. I don't want a red room because a red room could really hurt me. But at the other way, it could actually be quite helpful. Shoot. I need keys. What room? That's a bedroom thing. The gold rooms are, well, these brown ones. Hallways, basically. Hallways might actually be a good way to go. The gold ones are the shop rooms. That's right. I want a hallway. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the hallway here will block off if I go that way, but the Great Hall has a bunch of locked doors, and I don't have a way of getting through that, but the passageway at least lets me go to all the different directions. Uses a few gems, but I'm happy. Okay, so let's go straight up. Let's see what happens. Special key? Prism key will be orange. Let's see. An aquarium. Aquarium might give me something. The hallway will give me a locked trunk and access. Both of these things are pretty nice. And it's funny, because the aquarium, I'm still not understanding how it's one color of every room or why. Shoot, I just saw it. Do you see the picture? You see how in each corner you've got red and purple and green and orange and yellow? It's literally signifying all the different rooms. But I was never really figuring out why or what's the importance of having a rainbow room. But a locked trunk would be good because it might give me stuff. So I'm just going to go with that. That goes to the antechamber, which I can't get to yet. Ooh, silver key. Leads to a room with many doors. So that will guarantee me a room that will let me move around a little bit better. And that one's... Let's try the silver key. That's not great. Let's redraw. Life has many doors, Ed boys. You know what? The library. If I remember correctly, I was wanting to read one of the books. And I have it right here. History of Orindia. Oh, look at that. I've signed it out twice now. Isn't that funny? Oh, shoot. Is this the censored one? Is this the one that I still have to buy from the bookshop? Because you look here, Detective Bon Margle took it out twice. And you notice it's been cleared by the Fen Airy Central Board of Education. Tell me if this sounds familiar to anybody. The book is heavily censored. I've already read this book. But unfortunately, this tells me nothing. I need the actual book. I need the actual uncensored, outside of this constituency book. Jera, second era, third era, And there's the note from Detective Von Margel just saying thanks for the book. But yeah, if we can find an uncensored version of this, it might help me better. Do I think that there's some information in here that could help me? Also, I can't believe it even has a blank spot here with a censored on it. There's only 6 eras. I think this book is useless to me. That's so frustrating. Okay, so the bookshop is locked. Okay, I can't go this way. Let's try the other way. Passageway. If I go this way, theoretically hallways are always unlocked, but I think I actually had to unlock that other... Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll take this. This is a lot easier way. The furnace. A dead end, but the morning room will give me... Yeah, you know what? Morning room. Give me more gems for tomorrow. Let's see. I can take 2 gems for now. If you give a mouse a... Ooh, hey, what's this? A coin purse? Nice. Okay. Let's see where this door's locked too. Okay, so I need to go back to the foundation and start walking around there and find keys. At this point, I've already almost exhausted so many of my passageways. Oh, this one's electronic. There's the locker room, which spreads keys. You know what? I'm taking this. Even though I can't actually do much with it right now, there are so many locker rooms that need keys to open things, and there's so many of them. I've found some information, but not a lot. The pump room will at least allow... The weight room, ugh, I don't want to lose all my steps. Pump room, at least to keep moving forward. Without wasting the armory. Now, what did I do with the water here? It doesn't have power, so I can't change any of that. The pool is empty. The aquarium is empty. The kitchen and the greenhouse have water. Okay, that's fine. Look, a security door. Beep, beep, beep. All right. A dark room. Do we want to try a dark room again? There's the chapel. Not that I have a lot of coins to drop off. Let's do it. Ding. Okay, and we'll go... Ah, it's got that way to the antechamber, which none of these antechamber doors are... Oh, it's locked. The fact that I have no keys really has hurt this run. Jeez, I had like a dearth of them last time. So many keys. Alright, so we go back to the passageway, to the secret tunnel. And then back to... Okay, the morning room. There's only one way I can go for so many of these things. And then the vestibule. Right. Let's see. Vestibule will close the door behind me, but one of them will be locked. I want to go this way to the foundation. It's locked! I can't believe it. Okay. So I have to go to security. But then turn right back around and let's go back into the vestibule. One of these doors will be locked. It's not locked now. Now I can go to the foundation. Let's go this way. Is the door going to be locked? Thank God, no. However, it's not giving me a lot of good options. So let's redraw. None of these options are great. I'll draw the showroom. I don't have the coins to buy anything, but the showroom is now open. Beyond luxury. I can't remember what these things... So a moon pendant. We start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. The master key opens all normal doors. That key was not there the last time I was here. Should I go to the chapel and break the piggy bank? The problem is that I could lose this. I would love to keep this key, but I don't. Every time I reset, I lose my inventory. Spending all the money from the chapel to get this key only to lose it in the next day will wreck me. That's not useful. The chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans, and you're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. You may rewind time after draw. Oh, so if I draw floor plans, I can then go back to one of the ones I saw earlier and say, I want this one instead. And the ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. None of these are great for me right now. Let's move on. There's the drafting studio. Again, 2 dead ends. Drafting studio at least gives me the opportunity to basically look and see it, because I think I've cleared the drafting studio is completely empty. I do not need the drafting studio anymore, but here's the layout of the grand hall. That would be the middle and the far right. Okay, good to know. Let's see, can I find a door that will turn left and right? The dining room, perfect. That will also give me some steps. Food is served. Ooh, 1, I've got lunch. And then here I've got, what is that, roast quail? Stuffed wild quail. And I have a trophy room as well, so that gave me a lot of extra steps. That was pretty sweet. Okay, let's go up here. Let me guess, locked door? Yeah, okay. Let's head back down. Okay, there's the patio. Now, what was it about the patio that I needed? The patio has the key. Then I need the archive. Too bad that I don't have that room already unlocked, but I'm going to open the patio so that I can get that key again. As you said, there it is, right on the side. File cabinet key. Now I need the archives. Do I even have a shovel? I keep forgetting that I could actually be digging holes. Not that I'm finding a lot in them. Okay, let's hope for the archives, as weird as that sounds. It's locked! Okay, to the foundation, to the other room. Oh my goodness. All of these steps, all of these gems, all of these rooms that I'm opening up that I have not seen very frequently, and I can't do anything with them because I found pebbles in the dirt. I don't even think that's a thing. Aren't pebbles already dirt? Adds. Okay. Let's go here. Is this door going to be locked? Thank God. All right, the power source. The courtyard. And how many tech rooms do I have in this space right now? 1, 2. Not a lot of doors. All right, let's go to the courtyard. Metal detector. Which now would be great for collecting keys. But I feel like that's a little... Okay, I got a key. I feel it's a little too late at this point. Okay, let's go this way. That would just turn off the locks. The observatory is a dead end. The utility... Oh, crap. It's a dead end. But the storeroom has keys. Okay. So... Best chance of me finding the archives is to go back to the patio. Okay. Locked. Why? Why are they all turned that way? They're all dead ends. Okay. They're all dead ends, but I'm going to make my run tomorrow better. I'm going to make the sauna this option, and then I'm going to go up to, I guess, the morning room or the chapel and try to use those keys. Oh, look, there's a gem. Hot gem. Okay. Now, let's see. Straight... I could go up, actually. We'll just go through the dining room. The conference room... maybe have some of the stuff. Sometimes the conference room has keys. In this case, it does not. God damn it. Come on, archives. No. I think this is it. Let's go to the bunk room. Something is... coins? Oh, we've preferred keys. Okay, so that being said, I have no more keys, so I can't even go up to the chapel. Not without, I could waste some coins in there. There's no way to get anywhere on the third row. Outside was the blessing. And I don't think there's anything else I can do outside. Shoot, yeah, and I never got the coat check to break that room in the secret garden either. Alright, I'm going to go to the chapel. We'll just go from there. Conference room, I need to turn, straight. And then this one through the drafting studio, through the showroom. And then up through the foundation, to the vestibule. And it's the spare green room, which is locked. Oh my god. Okay, so let's try again. I want this room. No. Okay. So we'll go back to the foundation. There we go. Ah, look at that. A key. And a gem. Oh, because I spread it after the fact. That's right. Okay. Hello, Butter Eye. Am I sure that this is the right Butter Eye? How are you doing? Okay, so let's see. I want to go... Did I go to the locked trunk? Did I break that one? I think I did. I mean, I've got no choice at this point. I got plenty of steps. Let's just go this way. How are you doing tonight, Butter Eye? This is open. Okay, it's done. So go this way, and then turn. I've dealt with the the imposters are dealt with. Is that true? Okay, back to the chapel. The chapel has a locked door, which I can go over here. Rip Leica. Okay. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a draft room, gain 10 steps. Doing good, gotta sleep soon? Don't worry about it. I'm appreciating that you're here. All things considered, I'm probably going to go to sleep. Well, I have to sign off at least in probably the next half hour or so. So no worries on that. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's always important. Let me try that word again. It's useful. Useful? That's not the right word. I'm glad you're here. Small words, Tama. I just be okay with small words. That dormitory feature looks like a cheese fix. Yeah, the idea is that basically with the amount of draft rooms you can make. But the thing is that, like, I mean, look at how many, like, because I took a tunnel and I did a whole bunch on this side. I don't know if I have any more draft rooms. But literally, that would have probably given me a whole bunch of steps. But the thing is, look at how many steps I already have. I've got 52 of them. And I'm already running out of room. I have a feeling this door is going to be locked. Yeah. So, that's it for this run. Shoot. All right. There's not much else I can do. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do to solve any more puzzles right now. Let me take a quick look at my notes and see if there's anything that I can deal with. Yeah, archive bottom drawer in the patio grill. That's fine. We figured that one out. We call it now. I guess it was an archive key. What did they call it? I have it here. File cabinet key. From the patio. So I need the file cabinet key from the patio. In the bottom drawer. The sanctum keys, I will need another 7 of them. Holy cow. Still haven't defrosted the freezer at all. I still need the safe codes and what's going on with the office. The radiation levels from the shelter and the lab have not been able to figure it out. Still have to get the classrooms. Power to the laundry room. What's with the security screen at the office? Still haven't figured that one out. The Order of the 8 Realms for room 46 is going to be a heck of a thing. I'm going to have to look up sigils now. I'm just basically like all the notes that I have here. There's so many things here now that I basically just look at this. I thought that I'd be done this game. I'm not mad that I'm not, but I'm like, look at all of these puzzles I still haven't solved. This is nuts. And I want to figure out what to do, like defrost the freezer. I need the furnace beside it, I assume. Actually, I'm going to put that note in there too. Defrost freezer with furnace. These are things that I still have to do in this game. I think for today, I can't do any more runs, or at least I can't do any more room things, and I have to go for the movie night in half an hour. What do you mean? There's a large amount of puzzles I haven't found yet. Oh no. Oh no. You mean these are only the obvious ones, I'm certain. Oh my goodness. I'm nowhere near done. I know this. Man, ginger bearding. I'm glad that they're not here, but they were probably obsessed with trying to figure out everything. I can't believe that I found the vault so quickly. But it frustrates me that I can't get the patio and the archives at the same time. That's going to take some time. Finding the vault keys is going to be a whole other thing. I don't think there's anything else outside that I can solve. Okay, so you know what? What can I do from here? I could go... You know what? Even if I go outside, it doesn't matter. There's nothing for me to solve out there. The Westgate path, I've already got the outer room here. The shrine. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me see here. Okay, got my tea. The gemstone cavern gives me just a couple of gems, but there's nothing else about it. The apple orchard. The only thing I know about the apple orchards is that there is like water fountains and smudgers. I don't think there's anything about those. And then the Blackbridge Grotto, which looks like a gigantic mainframe. I have not figured out any of those yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down some information on sigils, which means I'm going to have to look up some stuff. I've got the pictures and all the book somewhere down in the basement, but I've got the photos of them. Because I will need to figure out what sigils go with what symbols if the sanctum system is anything for me to think about. And that one, the fact that I have a single sanctum key and now I have a single room open, but I don't know what it means. And I don't know how I'd even get to fixing that. That is very much a missed puzzle. Putting the oh, right. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put one more note on here. There's too many notes, I think. Open music room. Wow, I am trembling. My hands are just so bad on here. Open music room on higher rank. Because that will also mean that basically by finding that, I will find a major key, which could be a sanctum key. Fuck. You know what? I realized that I also had a sanctum key and I didn't have the steps to get to the sanctum in time. Where did I find that key? Was it in room 46? Maybe it was. Let me go look at the original note on it again. The first key found here on the furthest rank. Yes, that was the 46. Okay. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. That was the second one that I found. The third is high up among all the clocks. So maybe the clock tower. And the fourth down below beneath all the docks. So the reservoir? I remember seeing something about a whole bunch of... Wait, is the pump room open? The pump room's open. Okay, there was something I wanted to play around with in the reservoir. Let me go underwater first. I've got a thought. I've got the steps. Let's figure out something while I'm here, actually. Let's go chapel. Pump room. Now, the reservoir... Okay, so if I pull water from the reservoir, which is number 2... There's already water... Okay, so I want it to go flowing into the... Well, the pool or the aquarium, so either of those work. And we'll flow water into the aquarium, which is 3. We want to take a flip switch down, if I get this right. Okay. And then I want to take water out of the reservoir. So let's do 2. Is this one flipped to the right way? It is. I want to take water from the reservoir up into... Is that right? Oh, wait, I have to hit the button. I just realized something. I have to go to the foundation first. Locker room. passageway. And I think I turned this way. Secret passage. Yes, this is right. Morning room. Bare green room. Vestibule. Why is this room locked? Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. I'm glad I did that. Okay. To the foundation. So let's go down to the bottom here. I want to check something. I want to see where the boat is. If the boat is on this side, it's fine. Because what I was noticing is... No, the boat's on that side. Shoot. What I'm noticing is that there are stairs that I can get to from here. But I need the boat to be on this side of the water. Okay, so I need to go back to the reservoir and bring the water back up to, I think it's one level before. Okay, this is my last thing before I wrap up for the night. I'm just going to try to solve this puzzle. This might take a lot of my steps out, but let's see how this goes, right? And then I want to go to the right. Spare green room. There's a lot of steps to go between these places. Secret tunnel. And then I think it's this way to the pump room. Okay. I want to get the reservoir. I think I literally want to put the reservoir back the where it was a second ago. So if I just do this. Is that not the switch? Is it this one? And then I want to go to the other side of the passageway. Now, how would I get there? To get to that side, I would need to... Okay, hang on. To get to the other side of the pool, would I need to drain the fountain, or is there another way in? I could... Shoot, was the only way to get to the other side through the fountain? Does that mean I have to drain the fountain out? Okay, so let's put the pool water in here, which is number 6. Aquarium is number 3, which I would drain from here. Does the outside elevator not link to the basement? It does, but where? The one that I broke with the one that I broke earlier. Where did that one go to? Doesn't that come to the back entrance? Where I could basically come to... It's where I can get to the foundation. But I want to be on the other side of the pool. I want to be on the other side, which is the entrance that is... If I'm right, the only way to get to that entrance is by draining the fountain. Is there any other way to do it? Because that's what I'm thinking. If I drain the fountain, what I have to do is drain the fountain, then go all the way downstairs and move the boat over to the other side. But it's like, is that the only entrance? Because, oh, the other entrance I broke through goes to the basement area, which brings me to the other side of the pool. Because of that stupid minecart, I can't get through that room really easily. I could get through it if I had the tomb. The tomb would give me access to it. So let me just drain the fountain. Fountain comes from 1, so I want... Wait, I need to also drain the water into something. The aquarium is 3, right? Here? What's it? Aquarium. And we drain it down to here. Oh, that one more switch. And then pool is number 6, which I could... Okay. And then I want to take water from, like, say... Well, the fountain is where I want to take it from. So 1 goes to here, and I want to feed that into here. This one, I need to figure out where I need to take that water to. That can only go to 4, which is the kitchen. I'm sure there was another way to get that going. And then I take it from here to go here. Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Shoot. Okay. And flip this switch back down. And then from this tank, I can take it to 1 or 2. I want to take it to somewhere else. I want to take this to 4, which is also full. Oh my god, this is terrible. How do I do this again? I need to take water out of the fountain and put it into the pool. I need to fill the pool. 4 is full. I can do this by putting this up and hitting the pool button. And then having the water not go up, but down into... It needs the boiler room to... Yeah, I really need to be able to use this, but the reservoir, at least I've pulled water out of the system, but it's a lot more difficult when you don't have the boiler room running it. It's a lot slower. Okay, so now for this one, I need to move water from here to, let's just say, 1 or 2. Right, okay, so let's move it out of 2 to the... Shoot. Ah. All I want to do is go to the other side. There's got to be another way. Like, I mean, the fact is, I don't have... If I had the tomb, that would do it. If I had the boiler room connected to this thing, it would do it. I need to take the water out of here. Okay, you know what? I can still take some out of the fountain. And that is 1 going to here. And that will just up and flip the switch. And then from this 1, I can take it to the pool. Okay, I can take it from the fountain here. Now, can I feed it to the aquarium? Yes, I can. This goes to the aquarium. There. That did it. Now... Okay, so I go back to... Now I go back to the foundation. Suddenly getting Man from KOTOR puzzle vibe. This is a confusing one. Alright. Manam. Now, I never played KOTOR. Never was a Star Wars person, so I wasn't really a great one on knowing Knights of the Old Republic or any of that stuff. I went the wrong way. The foundation is literally this one. Thankfully. Alright. Then... Can I... Yes. From here, I can go upstairs into the fountain with minimal moves, minimal room adjustments. I go down into the basement, through the secret passage, up onto the second floor, and then through the fountain, and then back down, which brings me to the other side of the... Oh my goodness. He wasn't much of a Star Wars person either, but he did like playing Knights of the Old... A lot of people did like Knights of the Old Republic. I remember that. I remember that apparently it was a good game. But not my kind of thing, because it's sort of like I need the theme to be good. Here we go. The broken room, which then comes out into the air. Fresh air. Now up. And if I remember correctly, now the fountain should be drained. And I can go down this way. Hey, look. Coin. Okay, and then over here. And then this room over here. There we go. So now I've got the pool and the boat, and I can move it to the other side. This was what I wanted. Okay. Now the thing is, on that side, you see that there's like a staircase? It looks like what I could do is if I could get the water level down to about, you know, whatever the reservoir's got, I could bring the boat around. I've heard KOTOR is amazing, but I don't have the energy to go through another full RPG. Yeah, fair. Absolutely fair. Okay, so now I can go back up. Okay, so I've got the boat in the right place now. Now to go back to the pump room and change some more water. At that point, if I've got what I think I've got, I'll have to come back here, but if I don't have the steps, I'll have to do it another day. And this way. Now, what was the path? Up to the vestibule. Through the spare green room, through the morning room. KOTOR was the game that clued me into BioWare. Definitely got me footing for my taste when they got into Mass Effect. Right. I was like, wait, is KOTOR... The people who made KOTOR still around? Yeah, of course they are. It's BioWare. Okay, so now I'm in the pump room again. What is this little line on the fountain? But anyways, I want to remove water from the reservoir. So this will feed water back into number 4, which is there, but it also... I could also feed it to 1 or 2. So let's feed from this system, number 2. And this one. And turn that one up to mid. And then hit fountain. And then I want to pull from the reservoir on 2. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, huh? Let's see. So if I then wanted to... say, no, if I flip the switch up to middle, so it doesn't do any motion, I want the reservoir to drain, and I want it to drain into both these tanks. So this number 2 going into here, I want it to go up. And then I'll flip the switch on the other side and it will fill the other tank too. Now I wonder, do I want to line it up to this one? Why has the fountain got a weird colorization on here? Do I want to put one item back? That's where I'm starting to like figure out if I need to figure this out. I want to put one amount of water, but it goes in full amounts, right? Okay, so if I were to take something like, say, no, I can't take anything out now. They've got the reservoirs are full. Okay, so I'll put it back in the fountain because I don't need the fountain anymore. It doesn't tell me anything about that. That's the problem. Okay, and then I want to basically flip the switch here. I'll put the other one into the fountain as well. And then what I want to do is just take one unit. If I could take... These systems will both take 4. If I took... from anything... Okay, flip this back to nothing. Now I need to basically take one amount from something. Let's take it from the pool. The pool system is this one over here. And I want that to go back into the system from here. From this one. And hit the pool button. And then I want to put... One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to put 1 unit in here. That's what I think I have to do. So if I were to basically say I now take the... Well, the reservoir and the pool is the only place... Okay, so I'm going to take money... out of the... The kitchen is the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, which goes actually to this one. So if I were to say take that and select the kitchen... Now what I want to do is be able to put at least 1 unit into the reservoir. Okay, from here... if I took from the first one into the kitchen, which is 1, 2, 3, 4... Shoot. How would I do this? I want to take... Into the kitchen is this pipe here, which unfortunately only goes to this unit. I would need to take water from 1 or 2. The reservoir, and then I feed it back into the reservoir and I give it 3. But let me see if I can figure this out. That was the wrong one. I've got the wrong switch on it. If I flip that back... Oh, I can't do the kitchen. That's right. Okay. I'm really using the wrong systems here. Okay, that's 4 to the pool. I want to take... just want to take 1 out of something. If I could take 1... well, I could. If I could flip this switch up to here and then flip it to this one, and then put this one on here, and then flip, that will basically, I want to drain, like say 1 from the aquarium. That's not from the aquarium. It's this one. Thank you, Drake. It will be... 1, 2, 3. It only goes to this one. I will... if I'm a little late, it'll be fine. I want to take 1. And that will just fill that one. Oh, and then if I put 3 into the kitchen... no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the 4th one's the kitchen, which is this one over here. I hit the kitchen button. And the reservoir, I need to take 2 out. Hydrate, thank you. Good to see you, Martin. Good to... let's see, I'm basically still working through things. Good. Okay, so let's see. If I need to take 2 more out from this unit. Well, the 4th one, the last one here is the pool. I could take the pool and fill the pool up. Now I need to take, let's see, how many counts is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, and I've got 9 in there right now. Okay. If I took 3 from the kitchen, or even the 1, wait, if I added 1 to the reservoir, I'll flip it from this to that one. And then I can take the reservoir and I can add 1. Is that right? No, I think I need to add 2. Okay, let's try it anyways. Why is it not going to the reservoir? Okay, so then I need to take 1, 2, 3. I need to take 3 out. And both of these are empty. Okay. If I were to go back to the greenhouse, number 5, that goes to this system. Let's put water in here. And then I can take that and put that in the pool. And I can take 1 more from the greenhouse, and then I can put it into the reservoir. The switch probably needs to be the other way. Now the reservoir is full, and I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4 bars out. So that means that number 2. So I have one more terrible pun for the night. Perfectly fine. Let's lay it on it. It's probably going to be my last thing for the night anyhow. Reservoir is set to the level I think it is. I will run to the room, and let's see if this works. One more pun. Knock, knock. Who's there? Mama Fox. Mama Fox who? Mama, everyone but your dad, apparently. Nice. Oh my god, that's a bad. Well done. So, the water level's a little bit lower. The boat is not accessible. 10 million years dungeon. Okay, do I need to drop it one more level, I guess? I don't think I've got enough steps to get back to where I need to be. Okay, so my next objective, I guess, will be to drop the reservoir literally one more step. Oh, I don't think I've got the steps. To get out, I'd have to go back up and 1, 2... No, it's a lot of steps to get there. I think I gotta wrap up. All right, I'm calling it a day. So I'm going to put this in my notes. Top of the line. Remove one more level from reservoir. Okay. That being said, I had a nice garden manor. This was a great night. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to play multiplayer with my friends, but tonight was nice to be able to play some blueprints because, believe me, I love playing this. It makes me kind of like, I jones for this game every week because it's just so good and it's taken me a long time to get through it. All right, so that being said, I'm done. I want to basically thank everyone for being here tonight. It's been wonderful to see so many people around. I'm really happy to see everyone joining in. And it does look good. I appreciated the stream, what it was. I appreciate that too. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your week. You've only got Friday, or maybe dependent on your schedule, you may be starting your week or ending your week. I hope your week goes well. And as I've been saying, I've been talking about this a lot recently. Be your genuine self. The one thing that the world needs is you in it. And that means not hiding who you are. Thank you for the... Have a good movie night, whichever... I don't even know what movie it is. That's the funny thing. I'm sure it'll be fun regardless. Always nice to kind of hang out with friends. Thank you very much for all being here. And I guess I will see you on Sunday. I'll see you on Sunday for Silk Song. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. You all take care. And yeah, have a good week. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.